title at the Chamber?
My name is Rachea Brooks, and I am the office assistant, and I have been here at the Chamber for roughly 3 months.
And are you an Atlanta native?
I am not. I am.
Where are you from?
Woo, Chicago, Chicago. Da, da, da.
And how long have you been in Atlanta?
I have been in Atlanta since 2003, November 2003.
So tell us a little bit about your background, just kind of your qualifications, your experiences in corporate.
Whew. Without dating myself?
Yes.
I would say the bulk of my experience has been in business administration, marketing, business development, operations.
So I see that you have a strong background in marketing. You have a good interest in doing marketing design. Tell us a little bit about that. What kind of excites you about marketing and web design and things of that nature?
I think I got involved with business development initially because I saw all of the promotional items that the marketing department would get.
Mm-hmm.
That piqued my interest. And it seemed like the marketing folk were always busy, engaged, and involved in the community and doing things and to build community partnerships. And so that intrigued me. And so for a long time, I think I worked towards trying to move from like an operational side to business development. So I enjoy doing business development and working and supporting a marketing team, sales team. And I think I just found my passion because I got a little bit of the design part, which I do enjoy, the marketing piece, and it's just so many different elements that are involved in marketing. So it keeps me busy, and being a creative person, that's what motivates me.
And we know that you are a U.S. veteran, and the Chamber is a strong supporter of supporting our veterans and really connecting them with the community, with workforce. So just tell us a little bit about that, and what area did you serve, for how long, and what was your experience like?
I think going to the military was one of the best experiences I ever had. I served in the Army, for the Army Reserve, for roughly about 18 years. Served in Operation Desert Storm, and I enjoy it because, just meeting a lot of different people. I definitely enjoy the discipline. I really enjoyed traveling with the military, going on mock missions, and just the skills that you pick up, interacting and with different people on all different levels, from high commanding officers to giving leadership to junior sergeants.
So with your experience as a U.S. veteran serving our military and coming to the Chamber is very enthralled in the community with connecting different organizations and groups of people. What asset or what is something that you would like to see with your experience in serving in our military? How can a chamber connect? How can, what do you want to bring to the Chamber that is maybe a new program or a new initiative, or how do you want to get us involved so that we're continuously helping our veterans?
Our veterans are definitely in need of help from the community. So I think what I bring to the Chamber is that unique perspective of having been a veteran. I did not serve in some of the current campaigns, but I do know the feeling of getting that call and being on your job and being read in order that you have to report to a duty station. And you have to be separated from your family. And I can remember my son at the age of 9, they were in school when they found out that I had been called up to Operation Desert Storm, and just going through all of that emotional turmoil and upset and preparing the family to leave and then returning. So, aside from veterans having to go through that and being called up and being away from home and then come back home and, you can't find a job. A lot of our vets are homeless. And I know that there are organizations out there right now that are trying to cater to and assist our veterans in finding jobs, and finding, getting back, helping them with some of the trauma of being away. So I would like to see the chamber take an active role in working with our veterans, working with their families, in whatever way. They say, I came up on the value that it takes a village to raise a child. And I think that it takes a community, and it takes involvement, and it takes us going in and getting our hands, touching, and being actively engaged in the community, and reaching out to our vets, and connecting our vets with possible employment. So I think that in that way, in that role, the chamber can be a great asset, and take part and be a leader and a champion. And I think that that's what we need. I just think I'm rambling, but
What values do you bring to the chamber? Maybe your top 3.
okay, definitely hard work, being a team player, and being experienced.
And finally, what's one of your favorite hobbies? When you're not in chamber mode, you're not in marketing mode, just, what is something that you enjoy doing in your pastime,
Photography.
and why?
Seeing through the lens of a camera and being an observer of life, that I think it fused my imagination. I remember I read a story about Anne Frank. Anne Frank said what kept her going in her moments of hardest times was that she tied into her imagination and she wrote. And for me, what keeps me going, outside of several other things I enjoy a lot of different things, but when I'm able to look at the camera, look at life through the lens of a camera, and see the world from my perspective, and then have someone look at the work that I've done and say, oh, that's a good picture. Then I enjoy